Hello, my name is Orly. I'm a lab assistant here at the TECM Tech Lab. We are located in the auditorium building, room 307. Today we're going to be going over Adobe Photoshop image editing. Today students should expect to learn how to merge two images into one, how to adjust various hues and saturations, how to blend layers, and how to add texts and shapes. Before we begin, you're going to need to download two images that we have located on our website. One is called Desert and the other called Stars. These two will be needed for the orientation. To download the two images, we will go to tinyurl.com/TECM site. And this will take us directly to the TECM Tech Lab site. We will go to the student resources in the ribbon up top. Scroll down to orientation files, and right here in Photoshop files, double click. It will take you to our drive. Photoshop image editing is what we need. We will download Desert and Stars. And for reference, this is what the final image will look like. Once Photoshop is open, we will click Open. It will take us to this dialog box. Go to where you downloaded the images and click both of them. To do this, Control, click, Open. Go ahead and hide the Learn panel on the right to have more space. Right now we're going to move between files. Ensure that the Stars image is selected. We're going to right-click the background layer and select Duplicate Layer. We're going to right-click the background layer and select Duplicate Layer. We are going to name this Stars and click OK. We are going to click and drag the Stars layer to the desert.jpg image. So we're going to click right here and drag to the desert and drop it. We're going to go ahead and turn off the visibility layer for the Stars layer. We're going to right-click the background layer, and we're going to select Duplicate Layer. We're going to name it Desert, and click OK. We will turn off the layer visibility for the background layer as well. Now we will turn on the layer visibility for the Stars layer and drag the Desert layer above the Stars layer. Now we're going to right-click the Quick Selection tool. This Quick Selection tool is this one. We're going to right-click it and we're going to click Magic Wand tool. Change the tolerance to 40. The tolerance is located in the top ribbon. We're going to change it to 40. Enter. And then we're going to select the sky. We're going to right-click the selection, and we're going to click Select Layer via Cut, which is at the bottom of the drop-down. Now we have a new layer in the layer palette. We're going to drag the new layer to the Delete Layer icon to reveal the Stars layer. Now we're going to select the Desert layer. We're going to open the Image drop-down menu. We're going to select Adjustments. And we're going to select Hue/Saturation. We will change the lightness to -70. We are going to select Reds from the Color Range drop-down menu. You can find it here under Master. We're going to select Reds. We are going to change the saturation to 30. Now we're going to select Cyans from the Color Range drop-down menu. And we are going to change the lightness to -25. Then we are going to select Blues in the Color Range drop-down menu, and we're going to change the lightness to -35 in lightness. We're going to select OK. Now we're going to open the Image drop-down menu and select Adjustments, Image, Adjustments. So we're going to select Brightness/Contrast, and we're going to change the contrast to -35. We're going to select OK. We're going to go ahead and select the stars layer, and we're going to go ahead and open the Image drop-down menu. We're going to select Adjustments and Brightness/Contrast. Go ahead and change the brightness to -115. Then select OK. In the stars layer, we are going to open the Image drop-down menu, select Adjustments, and we're going to select Hue/Saturation. We're going to go ahead and change the lightness to -30. And select OK. Now we are going to merge the layers. To do this, on your keyboard hold Control and select both the desert and star layers in your palette. We're going to right-click the layers and select Merge Layers. Now we should see only one desert. We're going to double-click Desert, and we're going to rename this layer Desert Night. Enter. Now we are going to blur the ridge line. So we're going to go ahead and select the Blur tool. It looks like a teardrop. I'm going to select it. We are going to change the mode to Darken. That is in this drop-down box in the ribbon. I'm going to select Darken. We're going to change the brush size to 48. Enter. And we're going to change the strength to 90%. So now we're going to go ahead and paint along the edge of the mountains bordering the sky to soften the horizon. I recommend doing this just a few times just to make sure it's nice and soft. You are not going to be able to tell the difference immediately. It is very much a feel it out kind of process. You just have to trust yourself. We're going to go ahead and crop the image. So we're going to select the crop tool. On the left-hand side, the crop tool is right here. I'm going to click. Now we're going to drag the bottom bracket up so that way the height is about to the trees. So I like about right here. We're going to go ahead and click Commit Current Crop Operation, which is at the top. That's just this check mark. Now we're going to select the Type tool. It should look like a T on the left-hand side. We're going to click in the lower right-hand corner, and we're going to type Rocky Mountain Night. We're going to highlight the text. We're going to change the font to Gill Sans MT in the drop-down right here at the top ribbon. Search Gill Sans and the very first one that comes up. We're going to change it to italic, and we're going to change the font size to 60. Then we're going to change the color text to white. So we're going to select this box, and we're going to change it to white. The hex code for white is 6 Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So make sure to deselect the text, and we're going to open the color picker. It is in this right-hand side. We are going to change R to 131. We are going to change G to 171, and we're going to change B to 179. This is red, green, and blue. I'm going to select OK. And now with this color, we're going to draw a line above the text that we created. We're going to right-click the rectangle tool that is at the bottom of the left side. We're going to right-click, and we're going to select Line tool. Ensure the stroke is set to 1 pixel. right here, one. Open the stroke color box from the top ribbon, which is this one, and we're going to select the color we just made. Now we are going to draw a line above the text. We are going to go ahead and hold Shift on your keyboard and drag a line over the text starting from the letter R all the way to the edge of the image. We're going to go ahead and change the height to 5 pixels. In the top ribbon, change to 5, enter. Now we're going to go ahead and flatten and export the image. We're going to right-click the top layer, and we're going to select Flatten Image. We're going to discard Hidden, and now we have it all in one. We're going to open the File drop-down menu and select Export. We're going to go ahead and select Export As, and it should populate a dialog box for a JPEG image. We're going to go ahead and select Export All. I like to save it in the downloads, and we can save this as whatever you'd like. I can put Desert, Final, and we're going to go ahead and select Save. And there you go. This is our final product. Thank you so much and have a great day.